This is Tank's Vlog for January 18, 2019, wrapping up the day in sports. We're brought to you by Allow Me to Be Frank, the weekly podcast you can hear on SoundCloud and iTunes. We'll be getting to new shows again shortly, so just be patient and bear with us. We're going to be doing some more stuff with the Mets this next coming year, and we're looking for any great ideas. And one thing I'd like to try to do is I like to try to be more interactive. So I'm going to try to come up with a way to make that possible. So just keep things going and stay tuned and listen. We're going to make Allow Me to Be Frank even better. NBA on Thursday, and the big story was the Knicks playing in London. Seems like the Knicks have gone to London a lot, and they have. It's the third time since 2013. Now, this one was a little stranger because of Enes Kanter. Now, Enes Kanter is a Turkish national, who does not like his president, Erdogan, who is a dictator, and the Turkish government's basically put out an arrest warrant for Kanter for his critical sentiments towards the president of Turkey. Now, there's no issue of him. He's not going to be hauled off while he lives in America. But going to Europe is a different animal. This is why people don't realize how lucky people in the United States are. I mean, just think about this. We got people like LeBron James who openly ripped Donald Trump. We had Tim Thomas, Curt Schilling ripping Barack Obama. None of them were ever in danger of being arrested or killed. And that's why Enes Kanter had to watch the Knicks back home as they made the trip to London. Because, Europe has changed. That's why we got Brexit and things like that going on. So, Enes Kanter did the right thing. He couldn't guarantee his safety, and that's a shame. And he had to like what he saw early on. The Knicks played well. They got off to a 10-point lead. They were in control most of the game, and then in the fourth quarter, although as far as the Knicks are concerned, that's a good thing. Wizards outscored the Knicks 24-11 in the fourth quarter, win the game on a goaltending call, 101-100. Every loss you get, it makes it even better. The Knicks can get Zion and get a real team. They shouldn't win a game. Otherwise, they'll continue to be lame. Go ahead and tank. The Knicks need to get Zion Williamson. Every loss is a win for the future of the New York Knicks. That's why every loss is good. Get Zion is what they need to do. The Knicks really stink. They need a big draft pick, and they need to tank. Elsewhere in the United States, when the NBA was played, there was the Hornets over the Kings, 114-95. It was the 76ers with a big night from Jimmy Butler, pummeling the Pacers, 120-96. The Raptors rested Kawhi Leonard and almost paid for it as they barely beat the horrible Phoenix Suns 111-109. 2 days after getting trampled by the Warriors, it was the Nuggets bouncing back nicely with a 135-105 win over the Chicago Terribles. And the Lakers, despite not having LeBron James, went into Oklahoma City and beat the Thunder 138-128 in overtime. In the NHL, the Devils made their first trip out to Nassau Coliseum in a few years, and it didn't go well, as the Islanders beat the Devils 4-1. It was the Bruins 5-2 winners over the Blues. The Rangers beat the Blackhawks 4-3. In a battle of two of the top teams in the East, it was the Toronto Maple Leafs 4 and the Tampa Bay Lightning 2. Out west, it was a battle of two of the top teams in the West, as the Jets downed the Predators 5-1. I guess they couldn't get to the chopper. It was the Ducks finally getting a win, ending a 12-game losing streak thanks to a 37-save performance from John Gibson, as the Ducks shut out the Wild 3-0. Wild? Might as well change that team's name to the Minnesota Mild, the way they've been playing lately. And it was the Kings 2-1 winners over the Stars to climb out of last place. Today's 3 stars are John Gibson of the Ducks, who finally got a win tonight. Jimmy Butler, who did it to the Pacers with 27 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists, and Connor Hellebuyck, who had 37 saves and only allowed 1 goal as the Jets beat the Predators in Nashville. Today's birthday shout-out goes to... You think I'm going to mention the captain of New York? Nope! I'm going to mention a guy who was a Devil and later went on to become captain in Montreal. American-born player who just retired. Actually played for the Bruins last year after playing for the Team USA in Russia because he couldn't get an NHL team for most of the season. I'm talking about Brian Gionta, who turns 40. And we take a look back to 2004, when the Philadelphia Eagles, for the 3rd straight year, lost on the championship weekend. This time they were beaten by the Carolina Panthers of all teams, 14-3, as Ricky Manning had 3 interceptions. Check out the full story of Barstool Sportsnet Sports Encyclopedia, where sports history lives. Don't forget, Friday morning, I'll be dropping around noontime my picks for championship weekend this year. Unfortunately, I think we're going to see the same team in the Super Bowl year after year after year, because Andy Reid, as we've known in the past, can't win these games. So check out the story of Barstool Sports. Check out my picks. Listen to Allow Me to Be Frank, and have a good day.